Hello everyone, my name is Abigail this year. I'm 23 years old. I got married 3 years ago. My husband is 5 years older than me and he is also my first love when I was 17 years old. I met him by chance at my friend's birthday. His name is Handsome Steven and his house is a block away from home. I have 3 kilometers after that encounter. And Steven texted and talked to each other. At that time, he was very good. He worked hard in business. And loves me very much. He goes to work for a company. Salary is only 6 to 7K a month, but he was very dedicated to doing business, and that day I had a beautiful love after 3. When we were together, Steven and I organized a wedding. Married and lived together in the same house at that time. Also said I was lucky to get one. Everyone says he's a hard-working husband like Steven. Steven is young but works so hard. This is wings and oil. This is the right time. Steven works hard and he eats well. Said so he has been very popular with everyone since that day. I have never heard a word about you. About my eldest brother, my parents-in-law went to the market above. Steven only came home once at the border gate. My grandparents also earned money, so they sent money home. Build a house and build a proper door. That's all. Building a house and building a door. My husband and I are not worried anymore. My husband and I used the money and borrow more to buy a car for you. My husband ran a taxi for the first year. I drove a car to pay off the debt. So my husband worked hard. Many people drive all day and have customers all night. Call while sleeping, but he still wakes up in pants, shirt and drove away many times like that. I love my husband very much. I always want to help with him, but since getting married I've gotten pregnant. So you don't want me to work as a slave. Been at home cooking and cleaning since. When I got married, my husband's parents were far away, but home. My husband also has my husband's grandparents. Grandparents' husband is 70 years old this year. Grandparents still working in the fields, and my grandparents are very healthy. When my husband paid off his car loan, gather money to build a shop for the sellers groceries, then my husband also invested money capital to buy goods for my grandparents to sell. My husband's house is on the street. Very convenient to do business. My husband's parents live far away. My husband is the main breadwinner of the family. He works single-handedly to support the whole family, including his wife's grandparents and his younger sister who is in grade school 11. So in my husband's house, the words of my husband has a lot of weight in his eyes. Everyone, my husband's family is a family. Perfect family, cultural family and everything. Very respectful person. But what? That beauty soon disappeared when I was born. First child this time. My husband don't drive as often as before. That he started doing business with some of his friends. My husband gave it to me. Borrowing at high interest rates. Pawning and recording a profession. Dangerous but earns a lot. Money a day. He recorded the number he earned is equal to the whole month you drive a taxi. So he was so greedy that he decided to quit his job as a driver. Cars are only for transportation. Every day he earns more and more money. And besides, I have many close friends. He continued to invest with his friend to open a shop. Karaoke thanks to great relationships. The shop's business is very good. I can say my husband's job. At this point, just follow the momentum like a kite in the wind. But when you have a lot of money, your husband, I started to change and he started dating. Girls howl outside even when I catch them. I was caught red-handed having an affair and still alive. Calmly as if nothing happened. You didn't listen to what I said and take it seriously until my son chooses. 1 year old, I want to send my child to work. You don't let me go to work. You say go to work. The company flirts with boys and girls like that. You don't let me go to work. He said, to be honest with me is to work for a company. What's the use of 5K silver to stay at home and look after it? Your child told me to stay home and look after him. Even though I was raised, I was always told I was a freeloader. My husband and I spend the night with girls. All the time. My husband's family doesn't love me. I say I even more. My husband's grandmother was at home looking all day. How to find a way to talk to me. Really depressed. My grandmother's name is Avery. She is 69 years old this year. She sells groceries every day. Call Ms. Oot to gossip, so please stop. Small things to big things. My wife and I all know it. All my married life was not. What happens is that you get to add your husband's family. Annoying people too, so I feel very tired. I really want a divorce. The end of such tiring days. But Stephen did not easily agree to divorce. Kiss like that and live in a big house. Eat. When I'm happy, outsiders will think I'm cool. Very happy, but only me. Understand my married life is scary. To what extent now after 2 years of marriage? I just realized how deeply I regret it. I got married too early, and after finishing 12th grade, I quit. Studied to work at a company as a worker for nearly 2 the year I got married with nothing. Surely many people will think 2 years I will go. Why don't you have any money to work for a company? No, but everyone already knows to do it. Worker's salary and not a month that. My parents work hard as farmers. So when I worked for the company, I only kept a little. I only bought small amounts of money for breakfast, and that's all that's left. I gave it to my mother Amelia. Experienced life like that when I married my husband. Only the 3 older sisters whose parents belong to the association. The only motorbike I'm riding is. My husband's parents bought it for their upcoming wedding. That's also the reason that sometimes now, my husband's grandmother still tells everyone, "It's Abigail. It's a blessing to marry Stephen. It's been 70 generations since his family is very poor. Yes, anyone who comes here is a motorbike bride. Her father-in-law bought it for her so she can stay home and take care of the children. You don't have to do anything alone. Her husband takes care of everything. If anyone comes to my house and asks about me, it's you." My grandmother said that she criticized me for many things. At those times, I held my baby inside. Room I heard everything and swallowed water. Eyes inward and try to bear her. My husband is right because my family is poor. When I get married, I have no hidden wealth. Because of my popularity, my husband's family looks down on me. So I sighed and thought if it was time. When I come back, I won't marry Stephen. So now I have to endure things. This bitter husband has a girlfriend outside his grandmother. Husband does. All day long, I look for my loopholes to scold. I went to my brother-in-law who was going to school. Doesn't do anything to help me either. Joined in with my grandmother and said bad things about me to everyone. These days my husband and I constantly arguing about my husband having a girlfriend. Even though my husband is the one in the wrong. Family. My husband's family always defends my husband and me. Always isolated alone when staying at her husband's house. Every day I feel more and more like myself. My husband's housekeeper left me. Just told everyone about Merit. My daily work is at my husband's house 6 in the morning. I get up to go to the market to buy food and buy breakfast for the whole family afterwards. I feed my baby. My son is only 1. Because of his age, he is very lazy to eat until he finishes eating. After eating a bowl of porridge, I'm completely tired. Then I will give the child to my husband's grandmother. Carrie let me start sweeping the floor. Dry clothes, sweep the yard, sweep the gate, clean the bathroom. Cleaning the kitchen and dining room. The bigger the house, the better. The bigger it is, the more cleaning it takes. And have to clean every day for my grandmother. My husband is a very clean person. Then at 10 a.m. I took advantage of it. I gave it to tea for a while and then I gave it back. Let the child be held by husband's grandmother so I can cook. I just hung around for lunch all day. Just children and housework. It's very hard. Meanwhile my husband. I slept until 11 a.m. before waking up though. I'm in 11th grade but never knew. Do something for your sister-in-law. Busy with housework and children but. My brother-in-law kept resting his feet on the electric surfing chair. Phone or gaming. My work. Every day is the same as programmed. When you wake up in the morning, just do it like that. I feel like a maid. Because I have to do what my family wants. Husband and everyone in the family needs it. What do they tell me to do? Who needs to ask my opinion even at my husband's house? I work hard and do many odd jobs. Being constantly scrutinized for these things I accept. Receive everything but only the common life. My husband is unbearable and most determined not to accept any possible wife. Accepting a life together with a good husband. No wife can accept it. The fact that my husband is next to me all day. But at night he stays with the woman. Different or not, but the whole family. My husband and I have to live this way. If my husband goes with a girl but you, be a little discreet or don't let me. Knowing that things would probably be different but my husband openly confessed to the girl. When men have a lot of money and friends, it's very crowded and there are a lot of girls surrounding it. My husband's list of lovers is long. The first person named Amelia is 18 years old. Coming from a hometown in Dijon. She was a young girl. Finished 12th grade. Listen to your recommendation. Go to my husband's karaoke bar. Amelia's wife went down to Stephen's shop. Caught Stephen Amelia's eye and got down to work. Drawn by Willow. Willow is 2 years older than Amelia and been working as a girl at the shop for a while now. Stephen called Willow into the room and asked her friend. Ah yes, her name is Amelia and she just finished school. 12. Sir, I have to keep tricking him. It's good to come down here. Willow immediately asked Vin. Before, I said if you could invite your friends down. Then I gave you 5K and now you can invite me. My friend comes down to work and you give me the money. Yes. Stephen smiled and looked at Willow, winking as he said, so that's for sure. Then the problem is, my friend agreed to work at your shop. Or not? Or maybe he'll run away again? Then you lost money unfairly. Rest assured, I love money so much that I earn a lot as a girl. Money is it's okay even so Amelia has you. The guy who hasn't had sex yet is still single like me. Okay, let me transfer money to the card. Please give it to me. Thank you very much, Stephen. After a few times of flirting, he fell in love. Banana Tree and Amelia officially become Stephen's mistress even though she knows Stephen is married. I already have a child. But Stephen speaks tactfully to me. Is the owner of the restaurant and also the stand-in boss. Stephen walked over at the head of dozens of juniors. There are no juniors who drive the shuttle bus very majestically. So Amelia falls even more blindly in love with Stephen. During her time as Stephen's mistress. Just having fun and serving Stephen. No. Must receive guests like Willow saw. Amelia is favored and pampered by Stephen. Still feeling jealous and Willow tried to suppress it. Amelia comes down. Willow finished receiving her guests at 2 o'clock at night. Lazily going to the office. She met me again today. The 2 guests were perverts so they arrested them. She did all sorts of things and had pain all over her body. When she got to the door, she saw Stephen's shoes. Besides, she muttered that Amelia felt so good. That makes me Stephen's girlfriend. You don't have to go out and receive guests all the time. Every day I just had fun and waited for Stephen to come. That's really lucky. Willow sighed. Knock on Amelia's door. Amelia's voice is heard. Wait a minute. Just open the door for Van. Let's go and continue. Willow wants to go take a bath. Open the door for Willow to leave. Yes, I want to go. It's too hot to take a shower. So go take a shower. Going in, she saw Stephen diagnosing the situation. In bed, she doesn't hesitate at all. Yes, honey. Hello, sir. The thing glanced at Stephen and then winked suggestively. She had sex with Stephen once before going to take a shower. After Van finished showering, Stephen had already returned. Stephen is back. I thought he slept over with his wife. Did he just call his kid a fever? Wife. Mr. Stephen is very handsome. The forbidden name is you. Know his wife? Yes. Sometimes he. Also bring your wife to the shop. So you have to be careful. Be careful. You know. I know. Van and Amelia said so but then. She thought that in her heart she wished for her wife. He knows what's going on. His wife will reveal it. Come out you come out Amelia. Lately my husband often doesn't sleep. At home. He is only home at noon. Okay, I'll play with the kids for a while and then it's 4 o'clock. In the afternoon, he showered and sprayed fragrant perfume. Then I was about to go to the shop so I asked you. What time are you coming home tonight? You still haven't arrived yet. I know, you two just go to sleep. No, wait for me, I'll go home and sleep with my wife and children. Okay, without you, my mother and I have a hard time sleeping. It was very late at the bar. So I slept. Always at the shop. In the morning, I returned to my mother and son. Please rest assured and go to sleep. Normally, my younger siblings still look. You don't need to go to a shop in person. In the shop? Or should he stay with her? Is that something? She frowned and looked at me. She started again. It's all nonsense. It's all grown up and eaten. Tell him to sacrifice himself. I remained silent and said nothing more. I confess that I said such nonsense. It's not because I doubted my husband at all. It's been a month but I haven't been caught yet. That's why I'm so quiet. I know. I'm your boyfriend but I love you. I love my child so I still try to take care of him. Family so that my son can have both father and mother. Mom was around but I was more silent. Things got even more confusing the next day. After that, my husband carried the baby under the gate. The neighbor sat there drinking water. They called. My husband went out there and saw the phone. My husband's left on the bed and I immediately opened it. Went out to see if there was any message but me. Can't open it because my husband set a password. Then I sighed. How can I watch this? Suddenly my husband's phone rang. The screen shows little Amelia calling me. Unable to hear little Amelia continued. The second time, baby Amelia couldn't call. To my husband, she turned to texting. But because my husband set a password, I still can't turn on the phone. I'm scratching my head, ears to see and think about how to open it. My husband's computer and I came up with one. That way as I climb on the bed to turn on the electricity. My husband's phone recognizes his face. Via wedding photos luckily the phone was received. Can see my husband's face on the machine. When I could open it, I went to the window and looked. Saw my husband still sitting and talking. With everyone so I feel secure. Open the news. Message me to see in the Zalo section. There are many. Little Amelia's message just sent to her husband. Dear, why does my wife keep calling me husband? I don't answer the phone. Let my husband buy some shrimp for me. Wife, I crave shrimp so much. I scrolled up and saw my husband. And that girl texted and called each other. So many. Is to address husband and wife sweetly. Took out my phone to take a picture. Evidence and then went downstairs despite the husband. I'm the one who sent you to flirt with girls. Spent there but I saw the sun. And nervous like I was the one in the wrong. On the contrary, there is evidence of adultery. My husband is so confused that I don't know how to handle it. At all because I am the one who understands my husband. I am very different now than I was before. Now you are the big brother of society. What I say is not my husband. I punched right away so I had to think carefully. It wasn't until the afternoon that my husband left. Shop I'm at home and just opened the screenshots. Imagine rereading each message line by line. Amelia that my husband was texting back and forth with. We've been together for more than a month now and then read the news. The message Amelia sent to her husband was that I knew her. That kid is very clever with his mouth. Yes, it's sweet. I thought I felt so sad so I texted. Believe it or not, Mom, I'm so tired. I want to go home a little later. My mother texted me. Answer that what's going on again. My husband and children are outside all day. I'm so bored. Mom, stop trying. You have many disabilities that are important to me. Is that he still cares about his wife and children. Family is okay. My child. I've tried so hard but I'm still here. I'm under a lot of pressure. My husband's family looks down on me. Having a husband and children is my only support. She's such a girl. What should I do? The man goes away forever and then comes back. Just try to endure it. My child. Because of me. Because of my child. I knew in advance that my mother would advise me. Be patient for my children. But I still am. I want to express my feelings to my parents. It was very hard for me to give birth. My grandparents worked in the fields. Farming in the dark all year round. February last month my father was unlucky. Stroke and he had a successful surgery. But my father's health is very weak now. He had to lie down and couldn't move. Home is already difficult and even more difficult. I am the youngest child in the family and am also human. Has a reputation for marrying the most well-off husband of dad's generation. When I had surgery, my husband also knew what he meant and gave it to me. $20,000 for me to give to my mother for treatment. For my father and 2 older sisters. They had a hard time getting married. So they saw that I married a rich man. Then you guys think I'm very happy. So now I leave my husband and my children. When you get home, you must be very surprised. Let's see. My parents' family is so poor. Even if I go home now, my father will be miserable. I'm not even sick if I stay in one place. I want you to be sad and think about me. Keep living in a situation of being looked down upon and the day I saw my husband cheating on me. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll get depressed. Lost. What should I do? I remained calm and silent, but no. What happened? It's just that it's night. I toss and turn and can't sleep. Husband. I went all night and didn't come back. I lay down and hugged my baby. The heavy heart in my head is always there. Pictures of my husband lying in my arms. Other people who are foreign systems. Love will understand my mood at some point. Doesn't this feel extremely depressing? And was disappointed. I wanted to text my mom like that. But I know my mother will be upset and leave her. Advised me to try to be patient. So I stopped. I just lay awake until dawn. After a short nap, there was a knock on the door. My grandmother's voice was cursing at me outside. Where is Abigail? It's been a few hours and I haven't woken up yet. Hey, why should I wake up quickly? Yes, honey. Here. I just opened the door and saw my grandmother. My husband stood up and cursed at home. It didn't feel too good, so I slept with my ass up. I don't have any system. I don't need to know how her parents taught her at home. But when I get home, I have to get up. Be punctual and agile. You lazy thing. The next time you wake up late, you'll be rotten. I installed banana leaves and sent them back to my parents' house. There you are. I bowed my head and said nothing. I hadn't even brushed my hair yet, so I ran into the house. Take the electric bike key and ride straight. Go to the market to buy things. I came home from the market and saw my grandmother holding me. The boy stood talking to the shopkeeper. The neighborhood goes to the gym and comes home early tomorrow morning. She carried the boy to the gate and he was still there. I'm sleepy and my eyes are closed. My grandmother slapped the boy's butt several times. The powder made him startle and open his eyes. Crying and grimacing. I had to let him wake up early. Let it get used to it. But just let it be slow. My mother-in-law is so boring. She's only 6 now. It's morning time. Just let him sleep. At 7 o'clock. Please wake him up. Mrs. 2 grandchildren. My family sleeps at 8 o'clock before waking up for breakfast. No. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day. It's almost 6 a.m. and it's time for breakfast. My family is a well-ordered family. Right? The neighborhood board laughed and shook his head. Saying so. I also agree with you. I went over and said hello to my neighbor. Did you come back from the gym? Yes. You went to the market so early. Yes. I overslept today. It's a bit late, so take your time and go in a hurry. I'm so busy so early in the morning. My grandmother immediately said to come into my house. I don't have the habit of waking up late. Mrs. Quee. I went into the house to cook breakfast and wait. What are you missing here? Yes. I'm going into the house. I still hear the sound of my pregnant grandmother talking nonsense. The devil has to be reminded of everything. It's really boring. Grandma, I see it. Obedient. She endured so much hardship, but she scolded me. It's just a little. I see her every day. What's the point of cursing him? I still have a lot to deal with. Cursing it makes me more tired than that. It still shows no signs of disability. Be quick. He's such a good boy. Even criticized her for having an unruly daughter-in-law. Just like my daughter-in-law. Mrs. Just open your eyes. I don't bother talking. Let's talk to you again. You can go home. So will I. No need to talk to her. So the neighbor went away sulking about her grandmother's love. My husband is like that. She always gives. That I'm always right and she never is. Knows how to listen, so she doesn't have any friends. Not only can't play with anyone. My husband's grandmother is still regular. Arguing with neighbors in general. In this area, no one can stand property. Mrs. C.A. The next day was my husband's birthday. My husband celebrated his birthday at a theater. At noon, he came back to pick me and the baby up. Please dress a little nicer. My friends. It's very crowded. Yes. After dropping me off. After putting on makeup and changing into a dress. He took the 2 mothers. My child came to the restaurant to celebrate his birthday. My husband's friends are many. They are all social people, brothers and sisters, many people. Nearly 100 people just saw Amelia. I immediately recognized the beautiful Amelia. Dressed sexy, just saw my husband Amelia. Ran out and hugged his neck to wish him a happy birthday. Honey, thank you, I know that. Amelia is her husband's mistress. But I still have to pretend you know nothing. I approached and asked who hired the husband. I quickly pushed the restaurant staff aside. That's when I smiled and would hold Da's husband's arm. Yes, my husband holds the baby and helps me reach for my hand. I'm in pain. Yes, my husband carried me. Amelia's son is not comfortable to hug. My husband's half moon falls on you. I'm happy. I saw my husband holding the baby. Go over there and talk to my new friend. Changing my expression, I looked at Amelia with a light, very cold eyes. The third person will. There is no happy ending. Makeup. I smiled and said in a challenging tone. It's impossible to say in advance about that. It's okay, Sister Abigail, don't be arrogant. So much Amelia. Oh, you know my name. I know everything, but the problem is you. Whether you say it or not. I understand what you mean. Say no, Amelia. Amelia smirked. I know. Leave it alone. I don't care. Where's the mind? Another feeling was being mocked by her husband's lover. I really hate tomorrow, but now I'm present. My husband is here and I can't do anything to you. I can, even though I know I can't. Touching her leg hair, but me. Must try to appear strong and cold. To threaten her so that she's afraid of me. Amelia, you have a very pretty face. Beautiful. Remember to take good care of it and don't leave it. Your beautiful face is ruined. Amelia laughed and glanced at me. Then say you're threatening me. Let's say I'm leaving you if I have to be careful. That's because I don't know what I'm going to do. When is it really? Just try it and see. Sang smirked and walked away. I was about to go to where my husband stood. Then a young girl came closer and caught her. Talk to me. Hello, Abigail. Hello. Yes, my name is Willow. Why haven't you been for a long time? Saw her passing by the shop with Mr. Stephen. I'm a bit busy, Willow hinted. I know, sister. You have to be regular. Come here with him, won't you? One guy openly stole her husband. Already I sighed and pretended to ask. So Van, what's wrong? Do you know who it is? Van. I thought I didn't know how to convert it. Leaned into my ear and whispered to female Amelia. I'm wearing a black bustless dress. Sister. Oh yes. Ah, thank you. It's nothing. Because I felt so dissatisfied. I told you. I know. Let me be careful. I took this opportunity to ask Willow. Asked if she was nearby or not. She was at the shop. That's right. She's from the same hometown as me. I was the one who brought him down here. But I hate his arrogant attitude. Yes, she has to receive guests. No, it's Stephen's lover. So he doesn't have to receive any guests at all. The day he went out to eat and hang out with Stephen. Mr. Stephen spent a lot of money to buy him perfume. Expensive handbags give it more money. Very sister. Turns out they were friends selling each other out. Van is jealous of you. Amelia sees you. Amelia doesn't have to receive guests from Stephen. For many things, Willow is angry. Because of jealousy, they are willing to sell each other out. But I tried to bribe Willow. So do you like perfumes and bags? If you can't carry it, please help me. Okay, to treat the Amelia you will now have everything. I tried saying that but Willow nodded. Agree to sell you out right away. Yes ladies. I've been annoyed with it for a long time. But because of you, I haven't been here so I don't know. How can I help you? Then Willow befriended me on Zalo and send all captured images. Scene of Stephen and Amelia making love for me. I looked at those disgusting pictures. Same angry, but this is the party of my husband so I can't make a fuss. I tried to swallow my anger and spoke. Thank you. Why should we contact Zalo? If this case succeeds for sure, I will not let you suffer any loss. Yes, I understand, but now I'm going somewhere else. No, Amelia, she's suspicious. Yes, why don't we talk about it later tonight? Okay. That night Willow discussed 7 ways. Let me attack Amelia alone. Then I can't do anything so I texted my sister-in-law she is me. Tomorrow she'll just be my sister-in-law. He loves and is very kind to me. I still have it. closer to her than my other two sisters. If there's anything I should tell you, I'll tell you. First of all, sister, I'm so tired. Want to go home immediately, Mila text. One day I'll hit you again, or is it him? Promiscuous girl. He's married to one. It's different, sister. That child is an employee. Shop, and it sarcastically challenged me. So why bother deciding? I want to beat it and see the results. What if all three of you get a divorce? When I brought my child back there, I took care of you and me. Or not. If Steven keeps flirting with me all the time. If you're too tired there, just let him go home. Here, my family is poor but rich in love. Thank you. Don't worry. Yes, thank you. Just give me a call. I can help, Nyat. I think I will help you. Yes. This time I will catch you in battle and fight for you. What was the outcome of Amelia's child? Also, Steven left me and me to follow him. I can't live like that forever. I am a human being, not an animal. I don't know whether I'm sad or not. Thinking about divorce after this time. Okay, I have decided to divorce to stop. End this dark marriage. The next day Willow texted me, sister. Amelia and Steven were already howling inside that room. Sister, are you here to deal with it? Is this hometown crowded? There are very few customers today. Everyone inside. Shop 2 is gone. Today I will deal with it. That's beautiful. I can help you if I'm free. Now you come here and then I'll take the boy. I went up to my grandmother and asked her to hold the tiger. Me and my sister. My daughter-in-law went to fight jealousy. My sister-in-law gave it to me. I have an electric baton hidden inside. People can still fight later. Yes, you're right. Since when did this happen? I have to go shopping. That's right. When you go to fight jealousy, you have to have things. Just to protect myself, I'll call you now. Give it to my two friends and we'll make an appointment. We live near your husband's shop. Yes, I feel it. Thank you. Let's go. Me and my sister-in-law and two of my friends. She was already at the door of the restaurant singing. Electric chili powder pulled is fully prepared. Now just need to catch the Amelia and Steven match. Just me and everyone else went into the shop. Willow ran out and waved. We followed. He went to the 3rd floor and then he gave it to me. The key to room 302 is the door latch on the side. But there's a key here. Yes, thank you. We walked to the door of room 302 and my limbs were visibly shaking. I went to fight jealousy, but why did I feel it? Trembling, and I'm so scared that I'll die like this. How can you be jealous? Mila immediately took the key and opened the door. Are you ready? I'll open the door. Yes. My sister said that, but her limbs. I was still shaking non-stop at the door. Opening the door, my 4 sisters rushed straight into van. Stood outside to watch her and not let her go. Whoever comes, my 4 sisters barge in, then that's it. Steven and Amelia are lying on top of each other, embracing each other. Bed, both were visibly naked. We, Steven and Amelia, sat in panic. Amelia jumped up and quickly grabbed a blanket to cover herself. Steven reached for his pants to cover them. His again, and then he rolled his eyes at them. Why are you guys here? My sister-in-law? Immediately shouted at me if I didn't come here. How would I know? Are you the same as that one? Me. Muster up the courage to say I'm below you. How long has it been? Why are you treating me? You're like that, but my eyes are so wide open that I'm speechless. Fuck your mouth. Come in. I'm going nowhere. It's my business. What right do you have to manage it? I'll get the hell out of here. You bastard, I'm not ashamed of my son. You're ashamed of your mother. Go away. Steven scolded me very badly. Malak. She was so angry that she screamed at you bastard. Damn you guys. Please divorce my sister. It saves suffering from such miserable people. You'll be miserable all your life. You son of a bitch. Steven was so angry when he was cursed at. Because he is a big brother who is used to cursing others. Then Fabric has never been scolded like him. So he got up, dressed and called out. Where is Donald and Andrew? Milalu. I look at Steven. Are you calling your junior? You can call freely. Guys, beat that one for me. Sister hi. Rushed to fight and 2 took care of the Amelia plant. Steven quickly confessed his lover and was taken by Mila. The can was sprayed straight into Steven's face. Dusk clings to Mila's chair, holding a spray bottle. right in Amelia's face. You two sisters. Just rush in and scratch Sang-Sang's face and scream. Screaming loudly, but no one came to save me. Willow blocked out there. Willow turned on the music again. Loud so no one can hear it. Amelia called for help and Stephen kept telling him to rub his eyes. Wanting to save Amelia, Milax sprayed her instead. The tear gas in his eyes made Stephen jump back. All up but can't do anything after fighting. Amelia beat the crap out of me and everyone else. I'm tired of fighting and I'm tired of cursing. Now it's time for me to go home and pack my pants. Shirt. Go home, Mom. This marriage is coming. This is the end. Life is still very long. Should not blindly sacrifice like. So if I can go home and clean up my clothes. Ma'am. My grandmother asked her where she was going. Guy. Where is he? I sent him to your mother's house. Now I'm going to pack my clothes over there. Oh, why? Again. Are you mentally ill or something? Why did you suddenly return to your mother's house? My husband flirts all the time, so I decided. I intend to divorce so that my husband and children can be comfortable. It's nonsense that you heard someone say such nonsense. Huh, Stephen, my nephew will never be like that. Well, you're having so much fun at home. It's crazy. Don't talk to me like that. I have enough evidence and I just came back from fighting jealousy. Here I caught you at the battle. Stephen is flirting with a girl. Mrs. Thoy, please allow me to go to my mother's house. I stay here so that my husband can be comfortable with him. And she also hates you very much. Now go away. She was so happy. Come on, don't talk nonsense about my nephew. Never like that. Don't do that. If I slander him like that, I'll beat him to death. I'm bored and don't bother talking to her. My husband also carries my backpack and clothes. I quickly went downstairs and got a phone call. It's my biological mother calling. Listen, my child. Stephen went home and took his son away. If it sees you, it will kill you. Go away, you bastard. Mom, don't worry, I'm okay. I turned off the phone and put my pants in my backpack. Shirt down. I have nothing to avoid. I will. Here waiting for the year to come back to see if he has one. The lover came back and slashed his wife. Or not. I'm still sitting in the living room and haven't left yet. Grandma, my husband came out pouting. I thought. Did you leave to go back to your mother's house? Why is it still there? Sitting here like that. Although she was silent, husband's grandmother did not say anything. I was able to continue speaking. Are you dumb? When I asked, she didn't bother to answer me. Sigh. I'll say, Grandma, I'll tell you if that's the case. If I die, I will ask you to take care of me in the future. Please help me take care of my son. Are you mentally ill? Why did you suddenly say that? So that's what I said first. What if your husband kills you? That will happen in the future. It's all thanks to you. Okay. There's a crazy side to the market. Stephen, do you really have a boyfriend? Yes. Where is that project? Staying at the shop. She said it was a cave. Yes. There's no way Stephen isn't a kid. Hemorrhoidal to the point of even those caves. That's the truth, ma'am. Then my grandmother came down and curiously asked where she was going. How to beat jealousy. Can you beat it? You and your sister-in-law have a talk. Then there was some tear gas in Mr. Stephen's face. Half now. Stephen is so angry that he wants to go home and kill his child. That's why I asked you if I could. Was hacked to death. She helped raise the puppy. I will bless you and keep you healthy and alive. 100 years old. Why would you let him cut you? You have to run away. No matter what. It's better if I stay with Mom. If Stephen comes here, just run away. I went to my grandmother's house for a few days and said my anger was gone. I think things are not as simple as that. So that's not it. As soon as I finished speaking, I heard the sound of a car. Stephen's about you straight boy, worship your stars. I have 2 younger brothers with me. He was so angry that his eyes were bloodshot. The afterglow of the tear gas, he aggressively entered. Where is the dog's house? My grandmother immediately said, how can you avoid it? Go away quickly. I came in and I just sat there. If you have to avoid going anywhere, you will be more bored. I think even more that I'm afraid of him. We are even more motivated to overdo Stephen hero. The tiger came in. He glared at me. This dog is tired of living. Isn't it? Me. still sitting there with his face blankly looked at. When he saw me, he asked his mother to cry. "Stephen, give the puppy to Grandma to hold and she can hold him. Please go upstairs so I can settle the matter with you." Then the grandmother immediately said, "Stephen, my child, calm down. What's going on, husband and wife?" Then gently tell each other. "My child, he dares to lead. People came to the restaurant to cause trouble and lose face. You have to settle accounts with him if he wasn't promiscuous, he wouldn't have done it. So anyway, both of us are at fault. Just let it go, baby." So I said goodbye. "Kiss me and I'll feel free to go, girl." Worried about someone bothering his eldest brother. Stephen glared. "Look at me, you want a divorce? Yes, divorce. Go, I want a divorce. I don't want to live with a selfish patriarch like you." Again, Stephen immediately pulled out the knife and pointed it straight at it. "My face is tired of living? Yes, living with a worthless person like you. I'd rather. It's better to die than if you can cut it. Just cut it. Go." Grandma immediately pulled Stephen out. "Stephen, Grandma, please, if you have Abigail, please shut up. Is your mouth gone?" I immediately stood up and picked it up. The little boy took his hand from his grandmother and said, "Please. Let me go home, baby. I'll carry you. Hurry up and get out so Stephen can't chase anyone." "Are you taking me away? Leave me here. I know Stephen will never let me. It's so easy to carry my baby. But I still do it. Trying to take my baby away." I picked him up and ran quickly, and Stephen ran after him. Took a long knife and slashed me. He slashed. I stabbed them in the shoulder and blood flowed out. I fell to my knees, still holding my hands tightly. Child, when I woke up I found myself lying down. In the hospital were my biological mother and my sister. My mother-in-law and my grandmother are there. I kept quiet and didn't say anything to my sister-in-law. Kept saying that he had to sue Stephen to get rid of him. I went to prison and my husband's grandmother was involved. Kept apologizing and asking me not to sue Stephen. I told my grandmother that if Stephen agreed to divorce, kiss me to raise my child, I won't sue Stephen again. In the afternoon I was discharged from the hospital, and I went back to my parents' house. In my head I thought I would get a divorce and I would raising children because Stephen slashed me like that. There will be no way to compete with me. But things are not easy. Like what I thought. My mother and I returned to our mother's house a week later. Speed to what he will change because. Come home with me. As for what you want. Sending Anne to prison is also difficult. I'm used to it. I know a lot of people and I'm a one-shot project. It's over so I can't scare you. That's okay. What if you and the child don't come back? I won't let you raise my children. Where and from now on? It won't be. Is there anyone who dares to come near me? Don't you understand? Are you threatening me? He said. Really, if you don't come back with me, we'll not have custody of the children, and if you want to live in peace, you have to go somewhere else. Live as long as you live here. My life will never be peaceful. Don't understand. I'm an asshole. Disaster, I hate you. You told me. Sorry. You and I can just play over there. A few days later, when I returned to him, he promised to change. Change, but if you don't come back. That's one thing. That's different. Don't be grumpy with me. I turned off the phone and she cried. Why did he force me like that? We don't agree to divorce. Now I have to do it. Why then my parents-in-law keep calling. Call me and tell me to get back to Stephen. Because of my children. Because of my grandmother. My husband is always there. One day he came to my house and decided I would go home. Dear Stephen, he apologized and promised. I've changed and I'm giving it to him for his sake. One chance, son. He's sorry and doesn't care at all now. I agree to come back for a few days. He just got used to his old ways. Ma'am, just go home. She told him to leave you alone. Please go back. I don't want to go back. That's not it. Please come back to me. She will never scold me again. She hates it. I'm like that, but why are you here now? I want you to come back. From now on, I promise. Never hate your child or scold you. You too. Go home. But you don't want to go home. Go home. She doesn't make you get up early anymore. I want to sleep until noon. That's fine. Let's do housework with your child. I need time to think more. What will you do? 2 days later Stephen came to apologize to me and pick me up. My mother and I came home, but I didn't come home. Stephen carried puppy away. I couldn't hold him. Stephen said it straight to my face. If I don't come back, I will from now on. I will never see you again. I do. Think carefully. I'll give you back your child. I'll go. I told you. I'll go back to you. We live happily together, but you don't. I will be lonely from now on. It's alone. I'll give you 2 more days. Thinking about whether to come back to you or not now. I brought you back before. Stephen took the child away to force me to come back and I cried. Eyes swollen if Stephen doesn't let me see you. I know what to do with my child. Knowing that Stephen can say it. You can do it. If you have money. You or the people you know. A lot. And I've been so poor these past few years. I stay at home to take care of the children and do housework. Now, I'm still at home. Where else can I get a job? Stephen also said, if I want peace then I have only one way. If I go somewhere else to live, I will suffer here. Can't get a job. Asked to save my sister-in-law because besides her. So I don't know who else to ask for help. Mila thought for a moment and then spoke. Stephen wants me to come back to him. Prove that he still loves you. In my opinion, should I go back to Stephen? No, but when he returned, he continued, if I'm a prostitute, what should I do? Just live with a storm for once. Do I have to endure living like this? Not exactly resigned, but now. You have to be smarter than thou my than nin. Husband a little? Lately, I've really been. Honestly, I'm so sorry, right? So now I just live. Smart and thou my went to enlist my. Her husband's money will be used as a slush fund later. How can I still have money to take care of it? Myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? What my sister-in-law said is also true for several years of her life. Wholeheartedly devoted to her husband and family. When something happened to my husband, I left. Going empty-handed. I no longer have any penny to give birth to my very close child. He didn't even let me take it away. Why are you sitting there blankly? She said. That's right. Now that I think about it. It's so true. After a few years of marrying Stephen, I'm still white. Hand and not a penny at all. Stephen has a lot of money and I'm his wife. Don't know how to carry his money. For example, he gave me money to go to the market. Once a week. I take a few less each day. How can it know the number from 10 to 100? That little money keeps pouring in over time. Into a large amount of money. Please. Mila, you're right. Stephen has a lot of money. There were many days when he went to collect debts for money. Leave it here on the table, but I never do. I don't even look at what my husband gives me every week. Give me 3K to go to the market to buy food. 1 week it's all sold out and 1 week it's not. There are times when I have excess money but I never have it. I told Stephen to hide all the grant money. He took it and gave it to me and I just lived like that. So day after day, I'm no different from a helper. I do all the housework single-handedly. The whole house is always neat and clean. I will work like a built machine. Presented day after day without getting tired. What is that? Now that I think about it, I feel really stupid. Stupid for my husband, for my children and for the whole family. Husband's family, but I forgot about myself. I owe myself an apology. Was taught the basics by my sister-in-law. And for my son's future. The next day Stephen called me and I was there. Agreed to return to him, but before. I agreed to go home with you. Before Stephen, you have to promise me words. Now I can't have girls outside anymore. Promise me. I promise if you find out. If you have a girl, I have the right to hit the child. That and you must not show your attitude towards me. Okay, let's go home. If that's you. If it doesn't change, I will take my child and run away. Here you will never see again. I'm not here anymore. You know. Let's go home. Okay? Yes. Following Stephen home, I started to change 180. I started to transform into a human being. How different from the simple days I was before. Now I play in style. The first few days when I returned, Stephen stays at home all day. At night, he goes out to the restaurant. After a while, he came home with me again and my child hugs my husband's neck. Nin, my dear husband. Anyway, I want to buy some new clothes. My shirt is gone. Husband. Okay, money. In that wallet. Take as much as you want. I immediately opened Stephen's wallet and took out 15. Dear husband, give me 15k. Wife. I also bought shoes. My wife went to straighten my hair. I don't know how many years I've dyed my hair again. Is K enough, husband? So the wife takes more or else she lacks. I kissed my husband's cheek. Thank you, dear husband. To put it bluntly, which man doesn't like it? A little clever and sweet flattery. You'll get the money tomorrow, right? That's me. Take another 10k from your husband for 25k fat. Feel free to shop Cam. I have money in hand to buy new clothes. Then I went to get my hair done and bought shoes for 15. I still have 10k left over, so I'll bring it home. Grandma put it in a pig and saved it as promised. My sister-in-law said I just stuffed money into a pig. My hands have been shaking since the day I got married. I'm 10. This is my first private money. My feelings are hard to describe. My sister-in-law. Encouraging. See? I told you so. Stephen has as much money as he wants. I don't mind what my wife and children say. No matter what. The important thing is whether you know how to exploit it or not. I'm so scared. Sister. If he knew. How about I live with less money? First. You don't say. I don't say. How does it know that it's the second one? Don't know the price of tomato stuff. Where did you say how much your other shoes cost? Money. He knows that but is confident. Feel free to flatter him a little and do everything. It's all okay. Yes, I understand. When I came back, I saw me wearing a dress or construction. Dyed his hair a straight, silky brown. Startled, I went out and hugged my husband's neck. This is my wife. Why are you so surprised? It's so different that you don't even notice it. That's it. Are you beautiful? My country pajamas? I threw it away from now on. I also think you're beautiful. It's beautiful, but it looks a bit absent-minded. I glanced awake again. But you were flirting with me. My husband. That's normal. I like it. I'm ordering some cosmetics. Women's handbags are good products, but the price is high. It's a bit harsh. Please buy it. I'm not. Don't worry about money. Just as long as you're beautiful. Okay. I keep eating a little less of everything. It wasn't sent until the weekend and I distributed it. Appears the 6th bag is my husband again. Drive to Dijon to pick up Nova and return in the afternoon. Sunday night I took Nova away again. It's also strange for Nova to know that Stephen has a wife. But still crashing into it. Is it because? My husband buys things for him and his younger brother. School fees, so he accepted the trade-off. This time I found out that my husband has a daughter. I'm very calm. I don't make such a fuss. Last time because I know Stephen is a citizen. You should only have high dignity if I make a fuss. People will suffer. I remember the last time I was stabbed by Mr. Kem. The role is also because of the story of me going to his shop. He got jealous and made him lose face with him. You and everyone, so I'm angry at you. This time cutting me will be different. I will fight. Jealousy is sweet and does not damage love. Where are the feelings between husband and wife in front of my husband? Everyone is a good wife. Called Da. Said yes and never knew how to argue with her husband. I know clearly that my husband is with a girl. So, I'm still happy and don't show any attitude. Even promiscuity seeps into her blood. You then, if I were with you, I would have to accept and adapt to things. Gradually I can't understand myself. I don't know if I'm still there anymore. Love your husband and no longer love your husband. More, have you ever cheated too much? You betrayed me so much love. In my heart, the thread gradually disappears. There's some gratitude left and there's love left. My love for my son. I want my son to have a complete family. Therefore, we have gradually accepted the horizontal truth. Here's the fruit. I'm going home to sleep with my wife and children. All week but Friday and Saturday nights he always used the excuse of being busy at the shop. I slept over and came back the next morning. He said, "That's it for me. I just know yes." One sentence. No more questions because of me. Knowing full well that he went home those 2 nights. Rest with me, Vova, you see I'm not talking. What do you think I don't know? I know. That's all, but I didn't say it out loud. Well, I still have to figure out how to fit it. Eliminate Nova and not join the family. My family was in turmoil, so I went back to my mother's house. and lamented to her sister-in-law Milani, her husband. I have a girl outside again. Sister. That's right. Country is easy to change, but nature is difficult. I'm leaving. Which one is it this time? My child. Nova in the next commune is a university student. On Dijon. Student. Busy time now. This girl lives a pragmatic life. Isn't she ready? Meet with married men to get money for food. Let's play. Yes. I think about how to handle it. Help me. Let me figure it out. I'm afraid of getting jealous. That's it. Stephen. He's dog calming on him again. If I cut you again, I'll die later. Hey, I'll keep an eye on Pooh. Help me. You're crazy. Don't think like that. You have to live. And live long to raise your children. Can't die that easily. If he cuts my neck in front of it, I will die. Then why did he want to sit and lament with her? It's not like this. So now you have to be smart. Be smart so that it can't do anything to you if, when they die, they must be right people. Death is not you. Do you understand? But I don't know what to do anymore. I can't think of a way to let you be you. I'm going to die. Just calm down. I think. The way you urge me like that, I think quickly. How can that be? I came home and saw my grandmother cooking sow rice. I just got home now, so I have to go to the kitchen. Cook here. Where's the puppy? His father took him out to play. Go take a bath. Mrs. Cooking is almost done. What's wrong with your face? What's wrong? No, baby. I just feel bored with this life. So it's okay to be bored no matter what. Don't worry. After bathing, Toy went down to prepare dinner and Stephen held the baby. Playing next to the neighbors. Sitting and eating rice that Grandma picked up. Give me food. Don't show your face. Stephen turned to look at me and asked what happened. So what's so sad? I sighed and said, yes, it's okay. I have a headache. Still tired and tired. Do you want to buy medicine? Not yet. I'll go buy medicine later and take it. Always come in. Yes. After eating, my husband prepared to leave. The shop where he stands. Strokes his hair and sprays perfume. The scent spread throughout the room and I knew it was yesterday. Now I'm going out with Nova but me. Without saying anything, I held out my hand to ask. Give your wife money to buy medicine and carry it in your wallet. Then you take it. I'll open my wallet and get 3. I don't buy dozens of headache medicine. Okay, but I got 3K too. I saw there was a bar in your wallet. Brand new lipstick, I probably bought it for you. Nova, because if he gave it to me, Tom would have given it. Okay, I didn't put it in my wallet like that. Sat there waiting for an opportunity to break Stephen for a while. After Stephen went to the bathroom, I immediately took it, turned the lipstick all the way up and pressed the cap. The lipstick in my right hand and then I put the lipstick in my purse. Stephen's as if nothing had happened. I went into the other compartment and saw a few bags. I'm so frustrated with rubber that I don't know what to do about it. No matter how angry you are. Even the perfume. My husband's private area is really psychological. Buy private perfume for Nova. Use muscle. Stephen often takes a long time to go to the bathroom because he is prone. Bring your phone in there to see the spirit. I've been thinking about it forever but I don't know. What should I do to get back at Stephen and Nova? Then I suddenly remembered that there was a jar of vinegar. Chili bamboo shoots were so spicy last time Stephen went out. When Lai Chow brought it home, I immediately picked up the bottle of water. The private flowers ran downstairs and poured them all in the sink and I poured the chili vinegar into the jar. Perfume, then I closed the lid and ran up to the room and luckily Stephen was still there. Sitting in the toilet gossip with someone. Finished my work and I sat in front of the mirror. Look again at your face. Actually, I'm pretty too. I'm an only girl. My husband looks so worn out. What's the point of being promiscuous all day? My fate is so miserable. Just worry about it from now on. What's the point of extorting money first? I also have some capital to protect myself. It's okay to have a husband. But it's okay to not have one. It's okay. After she was sad, he came out and saw me. Was sitting in front of the mirror applying makeup when I laugh. Your wife is always beautiful. No need to wear makeup. Thank you, husband. Please give me money so I can go. Let's drink milk tea with my sister-in-law and grandchildren. Okay, wife. How much does the wife marry? How much does the husband give to the wife? As much as the wife takes. The husband rubs her head. My wife is so good. I'll give her 5K. Okay, wife. Please go out to the restaurant. So the wife went to her sister-in-law and the husband left. Let's go to the shop. Yes, husband. I drove to my mother's house to visit. I lied. Are you going for milk tea yet? Sister-in-law? I'm not. I like milk tea. Just say I'll drink a few. That toxic thing should be organized soon. I bought some fruit for the kids. My Zen master stuffed the inside of the pig again. Motel Steven and Nova are kissing him. Hey, where is your lipstick? Is it genuine? Here's the baby. Thank you. Nova is planning. When I opened the lipstick to look, Steven pulled Nova's hand away. Take a bath. I miss you so much and smile. Then put the lipstick in your bag. Yes. Wait a minute. Steven gave Nova a bottle of perfume. Baby's private area is very good when used with this. Yes. I also have a lot of styles, but Nova finished showering. She walked away with an annoyed look on her face that Steven had taken off. Tran was waiting on the bed. Baby, will you be with me this time? Also, your perfume doesn't smell good. Why doesn't it smell good? I poured the whole bottle. I went in but didn't smell anything. He sent me that. See, if you use your nose to smell it, it really doesn't smell good. It's actually the same brand as the previous bottle. But why? Isn't that fragrant? It's not fragrant. But I started to feel hot and hot. Close to you. 5 minutes later Nova felt a burning pain and jumped backwards. Up. Steven can't do anything with his face. Nova got angry and left before her mother. When I got home, I opened the lipstick and looked at it. Was crushed and stuck to her lid. I'm so angry. Oh my God. I'm so angry. Nova. She was so angry that she had pain in her private area and suffered. Blisters all over and my nose stinging from the lipstick. Was destroyed. She took out her phone to call Steven. I heard the lipstick crushed and then the perfume. Then it turned into chili sauce and crushed him. Tell me if it's his brother's. Abigail. Can't you break it? I want to tell him to death. Actually, my wife never does these things. That game will destroy you and me. Out of nowhere. Why can't it be like that? It doesn't know. It's not about you and me. So don't do it. Having said that, he already knows that he is stupid. Who's stupid if you don't know this little bit? Look, I'll slap your mouth, little green boy. But it's also blatantly obvious that your wife broke it. Now tell me, do you still defend your brother's wife? What is stupid? Steven was so angry and cursed at this brat. It's best not to let me see you. Otherwise I'll slap you to death. Dog. You like being grumpy with me. You're cursing me. Are you running away from your wife to sleep with a dog? I despise people like you. Steven and Nova cursed each other for a while. Steven was angry. His blood boiled. Suddenly he was hit by a dick. I cursed so badly that Steven even wanted to come. The family beat Nova but the juniors abstained. Re-eating Steven and Nova also ended up. From then on Nova was beaten by Steven. Cursing and threatening to beat her made her even angrier. Crazy. She went to Steven's Facebook to find it. My Nick, you bitch, just wait for me. We'll let your wife know your face. Yours truly. Today is my birthday, so Steven gave it to me. On the baby in the restaurant, wishing my beloved wife a new birth. Have a nice day. Yes, wife. Thank you, husband. What does my wife like? I smiled and thought, I'll continue tomorrow. The wife wants it. Going to get a beauty treatment. Husband. But the price for a bath. Whitening with skincare at the spa is very good. Bow. That's about 50 to 70k high. The husband has been away from his wife lately. But the price is a bit steep. 2 maybe that's it. Husband. My wife went to a beauty salon. If you go, the husband will give the wife 80k. Let's call it that. Birthday gifts are always right. Steven is a tycoon. If my wife asks for money once, it's okay for me. Immediately 2 tears came out like a cold. Thank you, my husband. My husband. I can't act when I love you like that. I can't describe all my happiness. Dear husband, please stop crying and eat. No one will laugh now. Yes. While eating, I got a Facebook message. Nova Nguyen, I thought about my lover. My husband texted me later. I opened the message and pretended it wasn't. Know anyone named Nova? Husband. I have a child named Nova Nguyen. Trust me. What is this nonsense? Stephen immediately said, let's see. Hello Abigail. I would like to introduce myself. Nova is the lover of her husband Stephen. I'm sure you don't believe it, right? No. So I'll send you some photos of myself. And Stephen slept together in a motel. Let me see. Actually, I knew it a long time ago, but still. I still pretended to ask about my husband's outfit. Husband hides his wife's affair. Damn. Hesitantly replied. It's over. Wife. I'm done with it. I promise. Never like that again. Why are you? I lied to you like that. I'm sorry, son. This is too rude. Let me deal with it right away. Say I texted you like that, follow me. Then you should answer how you say depends on your wife and also answer. Smiled and then texted and cursed Nova. A match I would like to take this opportunity to. Nova and Stephen always start fighting. I'm not the one who fought. Yes, that's okay. Nova, you talk to him properly. If not, my husband will beat me. Nova. Respond immediately. Do you think I'm afraid of your husband? Stupid me. I'm never afraid. Okay. Don't show your phone to your husband. My husband. He curses you for being stupid. My husband. Such a handsome and intelligent big brother. Besides, you dare call my husband stupid. I intentionally bought way more for my husband. I was even more angry at him cursing nonsense like that. If your husband is stupid, what will heaven do? If there's anyone else smart, maybe I'll look for it. He slapped him a few times. Stephen was so upset that Nova's mother texted him and cursed. Do you understand much more? Then because I was so angry, unable to accept her calling. For the Junior Donald's name. I'm staying. Somewhere. Yes, I'm at the bar. What do you tell me? That's it. Go to Nova's house and slap her in the mouth. Oh, I thought Dan Bolaw's father would slap me to pieces. Its mouth then took a picture and sent it back to me. Yes, I understand. I sat at people Stephen talking to the piano. I see? Yes, it must be like that. So I got rid of that one. I don't lose anything of mine either. In my husband's eyes, I'm still the same person. Good wife. After finishing the beautiful M Nova, I leisurely took the 80. Stephen's K goes to beautify me. I do all the beautification. 40K only. 40K left for me. Brought back most of the pigs. Stephen was kind for a month and then I returned. Continue to smell the girl next to me. My husband, I'm so bored. To the point where I don't want to live with you anymore. I'm sure I'll just eat as I go my whole life. Jealous of his lover. I'm so tired. This time Stephen is dating again. With a younger girl, Ivy, who is studying. In grade 12, I accidentally read a message from Ivy texted my husband on Zalo. Honey, I want milk tea. Okay lad, I told my younger brother. I'll bring it to the school gate for you. How many cups? 15 cups. Okay, I got it. Messages to meet up at a motel. Love messages of all kinds. This time I accepted to let my husband go. It's a girl. I'm not jealous either. Get jealous or threaten your lover. What does my husband's job do to make me tired? Now it's about taking care of the children and making money. Husband to make separate capital for mother and child. As for him, let me do whatever he wants. As long as he doesn't interfere. It's okay for my mother and me. But life is different. It's so funny that I thought about it. I don't know anything. Then Ivy goes ahead. I like to show my face and want to enter my husband's house. I want to replace me as your wife. I'm jealous of you, everyone. Stephen stays at home and doesn't go out with Ivy. Angry again. She called Stephen. Stephen comes in crying every time. The toilet comforts my little lover. Sit outside and listen to the story with your children. I was told by Amelia that I'm busy tomorrow. I came to visit you, so I had milk tea with my friends. Come tomorrow. I'll pick you up. No. If you're angry, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, don't. If you're angry with me. That's my brother's son. I'm sick, so I have to stay home with him. I breathe. It took a long time to comfort my lover. He made up the whole story about his child being sick. To say more, he has no cure. Then the puppy sat there with wide eyes. Looking at me. My mother looked at her son and smiled. My son is my only motivation. Just continue to live in this house. Seeing you smile makes all the troubles inside. My heart is completely gone, but you. Ivy keeps getting jealous of her boss. I found it helpful to become friends on Facebook. Report me to MI. This girl made friends. It's okay with me, I'm sure. Get friends to see what they want to do. I just confirmed my friends and there's Ivy. Proactively text me hello. Brocade hello Ivy, how do you know my name so? Where did I introduce myself to you? Sister? I know a lot of things. So what's the matter? I texted you to say I like my husband. Yours, you know it, you know why. Sister. Don't get angry like that. I'm used to it. I think money is normal. But what do you have? You don't have to be jealous. You have to get angry quickly. Don't you know how to be jealous? Your husband is sleeping with me. You're not jealous. Why aren't you? I'm not jealous. I'm planning on building another one. The house is across the street. Then marry me and come here as a reason. He's like that. You and your midwife's husband. I have to secretly go back and forth between you and me. Is there any psychology? She found me too easygoing, so she agreed. Please let me know from her country. The voice is very cocky, but you. I don't like being a concubine. I like it. As the eldest wife, I give up my husband to you. Go sister. Don't give up, but you can resell it. My husband gives me if we. Negotiable. Do you want to sell your husband? Things that are no longer valuable should be. Sell it or just throw it away. How much is it? I'll let you buy it. 2K per kilo. Steven weighs 70 kilograms. It's 140K. That's fine. I'm worried. Money to buy back a husband for you when I have one. Enough money, then she had to divorce and leave. Steven's house is closed like that key. If you have enough money, please text me. It's not enough to bother you. If you're crazy, I'll fight you. Hello sister. Why are you so tense? Is it fun to talk? Okay, I'm very busy. I can't say anything. Talking to you makes me happy. But I find it very bland. Please remind me one last time. Don't. Did you text or call your sister? It's not fun. You're upset. I deliberately ignored it. But you. Ivy texted me all day to annoy me. In the morning she texted me and sent it. There's also a picture of her and Steven holding hands. Noon she sent a screenshot of the message again. Texted her and Steven's feelings until the evening. I went to bed. She texted again. Picture of her and Steven sleeping together embracing. Motel for me, I'm so crazy I took pictures. Take a screenshot and send it all to Steven. Message. My lover sent me this photo. She texts me every day to bother me. My sister went out with a girl and let her text me all day. Have you seen the news of challenging your wife like that? Happy? After a while, Steven texted her back. Crazy, I will remind her, but the more she cried, the more water came to her. I'm not like that. What do I pay attention to? So she thought. I'm stupid and don't know anything. Somebody texted me but I don't bother to read and don't bother to reply. Didn't see me replying to the message again. Called me but I didn't answer. Since that day Steven came back. I spoke frankly. With you, I don't care where you go. With any child, but don't leave it all the time. Every day I text and call to bother you. My tolerance is limited. That's it. I know, and you still have it. The day he flirts with girls. He gets bored with his wife. So why don't you get a divorce and settle it? Let them both escape from torturing each other. Is this how you are satisfied? Steven also deliberately tried to justify selfishness. His every man has a time. Girls, but those are just passing pleasures. It's just the wife and children that are the family. Sincere love, and that is not true love. You are not. Respect your wife and children. You don't respect him. A man values his family. Well, a good father wouldn't do that. So wife, I told you it was just a hobby. Only on the outside, but on the inside, my wife and children are always my best friend. I sighed and said, human nature. You will never change. I'm gradually getting used to things like that. But then please remember one thing clearly. Don't ever let her bother you. Never let pleasures pass by. Your actions affect the family. I'll repeat this one last time. Tell her to never bother you again. Steven nodded repeatedly. I know, I knew it, but the next day I was always there. Ivy was harassing her and she texted me. If you don't answer, I don't answer your calls. The See Me machine is silent and untouched. No matter what happens, she thinks I'm too gentle. Ivy should be stupid on Sunday. After school, she opened it to my husband's house. To find Stephen 9 a.m. Stephen was still sleeping above. My room is killing a chicken to make rice. At noon, my grandmother was washing apples. It looks so delicious, but I don't know what it's like to eat. No more. Why do you buy so much? You buy to eat. Myself, I eat a lot these days. Mrs. I see you're thinner. I'm still the same, I'm sure. I've been sleeping a little lately, so I look blue. Just a little more restless. Hard to eat or drink. Sleep on time and stay up late for nothing. Don't have to wait for Stephen. Stephen. It's too late for him to do something, so he's tired. It's because I have trouble sleeping, that's why I'm the dog. Always try to sleep with your grandmother. Or pamper her. When she went to the pharmacy, she asked if there was any medicine. Can I sleep easily? I'm okay. Where are you? My grandmother and I were sitting and chatting. When I asked, Ivy appeared and said hello. Grandma, I say hello to you. My eyes were hot when I saw my lover. My grandmother's husband did not know about it. So I happily asked who you were looking for. Yes. Are you looking for Stephen? Is Stephen home? I have him sleeping upstairs. My dear, who are you and why are you looking for Stephen? Yes, dear. My name is Ivy. You're my girlfriend. My grandmother rolled her eyes and looked at Ivy. What did you just say? She immediately said again loudly and clearly, yes. My name is Ivy. I'm Stephen's girlfriend. Well, my grandmother glared at Ivy. Stephen has a wife and kids. I don't. Even if you know that, you still keep trying. Come in. Then Grandma doesn't know. Now it's fashionable to love a married man. Let's go. Grandma. Grandma was so shocked that she turned to ask, Am I really? Abigail, I replied calmly. Yes. So my grandmother jumped back up. But she put the basket of red apples and then stood up. The boy's hair is not clean. Went to play a game of stealing someone else's husband. Look, open your eyes and look at your wife. You know that guy Stephen. Stephen there. Then why do you keep stabbing your head in? You don't know how to think. You little brat. Pushing Grandma away and yelling that was her job. You decide for yourself. Don't do it. Like that and so on. Please leave me alone. If you don't give up today, I have to give you one. When she left me, I gave her a boiled chicken. After plugging in the rice, I'm ready to cook. Watching, I heard Grandma Abigail's voice. Save Grandma. Beat her. Get out of here right away. The way my grandmother fell down. Yard, oh my butt is so disgusting. I just came out and said, Ivy, you saw me. Stay silent and don't say anything. Your name is famous, right? I told you. You usually pack your clothes in. Get out of here. Stephen doesn't love you. Another lover is me. Opened up to my house and caused chaos. Let Grandma fall too. You're too rude. Ivy. I told you. You don't want to get out of here. Go. At this point my anger was rising. Climax, I rushed out and grabbed the child's hair. Slapping his face repeatedly while slapping me. Gritting my teeth, I cursed, you little brat. This is the first time I want to go to my husband. Others, please go home and continue breastfeeding. When you grow up, come see me from here. Okay, just keep hitting me. How old is he that he wants to hit me? Toy tum. Hair pressed its head down on the faucet and then I turned the drain hose on its head. Walnut. Hey, let me give you some water to wake you up. Like it keeps making noise but it doesn't happen. Whoever saved him. My grandmother saw that and immediately left. He took the slipper and slapped it in the face repeatedly. And Americans snatch other people's husbands like that. I lost my lesson today and I have to give you one. New match. Luckily for Ivy, a neighbor came to pay. So she intervened between me and my grandmother. Just let go of Ivy or else. I know Ivy will be beaten to a pulp. What level? After opening the body to someone else's house to leave it. After being beaten to a pulp. Ivy was even worse. Even more bitter. I thought of a way to snatch it. Someone else's husband is faster. I was. Remind Stephen to ask her to judge. Stop all this jealousy. Stephen promises that story will not happen. Once again I told Stephen directly that it was me. I don't care about him going to girls. Besides, you can pair up with whoever you want. But you have to be a little discreet and don't expose it. When I put it out there, people cursed me for being stupid and stupid. Never let a girl text or call you. Call me too. There's also the matter of girls coming. Come home and cause trouble with me. I absolutely forbid it. If it happens again, I won't. Please forgive me that girl. Steven promised up and down that it would happen. Never happen again, you still say you. Just hang out for a month or two. Already my ass was like the day I smirked. At this point, I don't care much anymore. That matter, will you kick his ass or not? I don't care as long as you and it don't affect my life. It's been a week for me in peace. Ivy doesn't text or call. If you don't mind me, I'll go to your mother's house and beat you. Piggy bank to count how much money you have. My sister-in-law and I sat down to count and were close. $300K later I made a bank card. Gold and transfer money to that card number. I saved money for myself and my next child. This goes back to the dark marriage. I sighed and let it all go. That's the story. But again, kind of. Continue to bother me. I accept it. Let her and my husband go back and forth with each other, but she kept going too far. She just wants to destroy my life. It's her that drives me crazy. Satisfied. At 8 p.m. I was watching a movie with my grandmother. Textile-style furniture. My husband and I are cuddling at the motel. Duck Ann lives near this bridge. Good job. She slept with someone else's husband. I'm so proud that I have to show it off. Yes, sister. I feel very proud from now on. Sleeping with your husband will be recorded on video. Please come back and send it to me to see. It must be you. It's so fun. I held your hand tightly. Me and think if I don't finish, I will suffer from this all my life. Others are humiliated and belittled. I ran to my room and opened the closet to get the sword. My husband's is hidden inside his shirt. I'm a gangster, so it's always, please leave swords and air guns in the house. After that I drove straight to the motel. Duck Ann. If she tells the truth. She and her husband. I was staying in this motel when her life is over today because I was crazy at this point. I lost all control and then this happened. I cut her to death right away. I can't control myself anymore. Now either I die or she dies. Entering the motel, I saw the car. My husband's shish computer is there. I got even more crazy. I took out $20K. Leave it in front of the receptionist. Her husband is hugging his daughter in the motel. Hey, if you help me, I'll give you 20. The receptionist looked at me with loving eyes. I'm afraid to just fight jealousy. I'm alone. How can I be jealous? I just want to take a few photos of your husband having an affair. Just evidence. It's because of the divorce court. Can you help me treat it or not? $20K. What do you name it? Steven rides the bike. There's SH. The receptionist nodded and gave it to me. Here's the key. Room 205. I took the key and went to room 205 to open it. Room door. Steven and Ivy were hugging each other and stopped to ask, what's that clicking sound? It's like a tight hug. Where's Steven? I didn't hear anything. Me. I walked in and turned on the light. It was me. This. Both Steven and Ivy were startled when they saw it. Steven grabbed a blanket to cover myself. How did you know you came here? I pointed. Came in and said he was showing off to me. How many times have I told you? I said I don't care. Bro. The girls are howling outside, but don't let them. It bothers me. Why do you let it every time? Are those kids bothering me? The little girl smirked and looked at me like that. I'm happy. But now, look. The sisters' faces look so gloating. I immediately pulled out my sword and you guys are them. Please force me. It was when I pulled out the sword that he was afraid. My wife is in a hurry. Calm down. My wife begs you. It's late. How much should I give you? You don't know how to correct mistakes. So then. Today I help you and it's a happy side. Together forever. Calm down. I beg you. As for the type, he's afraid his entire face will turn pale. With the gloating look on his face, Steven immediately left. When I ran outside, I swung my sword and slashed one. His bird flew to the ground. Blood spurted out, causing loud screams. She was so scared that she wet the bed and tried to jump. When I got out, I immediately cut her one. Shot both Steven in the back and he collapsed. Everyone in the motel heard the screams. That Ton ran out to see. Seeing that scene, everyone was frightened. Everyone called a car and took Steven to the emergency room. Stephen was in pain but still tried to pick up the product. Mine is on the ground and carries it for a month. Years passed and surgery was performed. Successfully. He was discharged from the hospital and returned home. And Ivy after being slashed in the back. Don't take a long road and see the scene. That bird flew so terrifyingly that she was scared to death. The wound healed and she went out into the city and cut off contact with everyone. Ivy and I don't want to go back to our hometown anymore. Stephen was all scared. Maybe that was a lesson. Stephen and Ivy cannot forget this life. I wrote a divorce petition and gave it to Stephen and carried it. When I returned to my grandmother's house, Stephen remained silent and did not speak. Nothing stopped me from carrying my baby. Since returning from the hospital, he has been quiet and quiet. Probably, but I know this time he will agree to divorce their marriage. I broke off. Since then I haven't either. What else do you regret that Stephen had to pay? Price already. Although the surgery was so successful. But later there were many influences and implications, obliging Stephen to follow him for the rest of his life. After the divorce, I took my children on a few trips. Comfortable place, I feel very comfortable. The weather is so pleasant. I hold hands. I'm walking on the beach, my dear son. Mom and I will always be together. All the unpleasant things are over now. Now we will live our days. Have a happy month, my son. A woman's happiness is when she is herself. Have money, have children and have your parents by your side. I only sacrifice for those who gave birth to me. It's just me and the person I gave birth to. If other things are not good enough, you will know. Let go of everyone who thinks like me. No. Dear listeners, you guys just finished listening to the series. It's very good and engaging. Guide hope that you will always support the channel by clicking subscribe to the channel. Like, share the video and leave a comment here below. Thank you.